Hello everyone. It's Van here again, and today we're going to talk about some two very important and may use a lot you know joint that I want to talk about. This is going to be the short of quite a short video because these two joint are very basic and it's not very hard to do. Just want to introduce to you guys in the situation where it can be used, and I will have another kind of a few other kinds of joint um, for you guys in a later video. Okay, so for today, here's a design. So it's basically very easy. This thing here can spin around this cube shape connectors here, and also this one. So I try to assemble them in a kind of zigzag direction, so I can further talk about how it's going to move, what you're gonna do to make it like move the way you want and stuff. So there's like a few ways to do this simulation. So basically this thing will spin and it will make this one spin without moving it up and down and stuff. So the first thing that I want to do is to create a motion body here. So this is like the first way of doing it. Don't really want to fix that. Maybe I'll fix that later, but not for now because it's apply. Just create like a motion body like we are doing in the other design. Try to check everything. Just kind of you know make sure that every body is chosen. Okay, so that's it for the motion body. Yeah, it's very basic things. So the things that I want to do here is to create the revolute joint for this object in this one here, as well as this thing, and also the spinning object here. Okay, so let's try it. Create a joint here, revolute joint for this one. Base body, not now base body here. Actually, yeah, we will create two of them. So for this one, you just create like a base body. What we have to choose the origin. Origin is here, but these things are not really, circle because they are a little curve in the surface and stuff here. So there's a line here that you can choose. So basically, you choose this part here. You can select the within 2 points tools here, so you can choose the point easier. Just click OK, and the vector, of course, is in this direction. That will be this one. Okay. Apply, and the same thing apply to this one here. Motion body, base body, vector. I would say this vector, origin. Have to change that. Between 2 points again. Again, it's fairly easy to use this tool, so check if it's correct. It is correct. Click OK again, and apply. That should be good. You can tell if it's correct by seeing like the sign here of the joint. Next up, we want to create like a round shape. No, a revolute joint for here and here as well. So it was spin. Let's try here. So let's see how it's moved. So just base body. The origin is already here. It's correct. The driver, I would say 360 to make it easier to see it and stuff. Click OK. There's like a sign here that shows it can move in this direction. For now, just try to solve it. We'll change this a little bit later, but I want to show you guys here again what to expect when you're doing it. Just click OK and solve that. It's very easy things. A pretty basic design mechanism and stuff. Or I try to run it. In this situation, this part here will going to be, stable. It's just spin in this direction, but this part here is not. This part here will fluctuate all around. It's fly everywhere. So let's try and see. Yeah, as you can see, this thing just flying around. It's not gonna stay in place. So if we just let them like flying like this, the design is definitely not gonna be good, and the mechanism is, is out of the place. So what we want to do here, we just create another joint for it. So joint, we basically fix that. It can only join around here. If we do not like choose the base body for it, it's just gonna like spin it here. So just select the origin. No, we have to change that. This one here is round shape actually, so we can choose that. The vector is already there, so the only thing left is just okay and try to solve it again. So let's see the difference. Um, it should stay at its place for now. Um, okay, and run it. There you go. That's what you want in this design. This joint here is actually used a lot when using car. Um, yeah. So when you're trying to spin like car, the controller, or the words of it, it basically changed like the direction and stuff. Yeah. So basically, this one is used in cars a lot. And for now, I want to talk about the joint, a special joint, like is a universal joint here. In this, the simulation. So let's create a new one, new simulation. Simulation one actually. So here, okay. No, 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 don't really need the answer, please. So for now, for the universal joint, you don't actually need this one. So just hide this thing as well. So motion body first. Always. Not really need to fix that. Apply. Again, this is like just the mechanism and a small simulation of the parts, so you don't really need like to fix any body of stuff. But for other mechanism and stuff, you should fix something so that it fixes the environment, of course. So for the universal joint, you just basically choose, and there's a lot of stuff to you know um, pay attention when using this tool. So just the first thing, you just choose this to motion body, and first thing first, the origin has to always be in the middle points of them here, like that. This those parts here are designed pretty well, so that's the origin is already in place. But for some reason, if it's like out of the place, you can still choose like the between 2 points tools and many other tools that you can use. So this one is basically like you have to choose this one if you want it to move like normally. And also the vector, I think you have to choose a vector like you know uh, line up the two center points of the hole here and hole here. So basically you have to choose the vector in the z direction, that one. And also the same for this one, the origin is already chosen. It's the same origin, and you just need to choose a vector actually here and click OK. And yeah, I think that should be good. If there's something wrong, we can change it later, but it should be good for now, I think. Okay, so again, we still have to create two joints here and here to drive that and to keep that in place as well. So it's a fairly no, it's not a driver, it's a joint. It's a very same stuff as before. Still have to choose the origin again. Wait, oh, that, that, no, Revolut join. Driver versus 60 is normal. Apply. Why is lacking? Oh, okay. Same thing here. Click OK. And let's try it. Hope there's nothing wrong with it. No, this is like the try to solve it. And yeah, it might take a little time because like the universal join is actually, you know, heavier than the normal stuff. All right, that's good. It works like that. That should be good. Um, yeah. So yeah, this is the worst better than I thought. So that's it for the universal join. It